Here's a typical door set that you may want to specify for one of your customers. And wouldn't it be nice if we got the time to create these drawings for every different door set that we have to produce? Well, let's just show you how quickly this can be done with RapidSpec. Let's close this drawing and go to our main form. Here you can see all the details that make up that particular door set. Let's start by adding a new door set. If I go directly to choose a frame, let's say it's in oak, so by pressing O on the keyboard I go to all my oak frames, scroll down to the one I want, a factory finished 119 by 44 frame, and then selecting a door, again we'll say in oak, and we'll have a 2135 by 914 factory finished FD30 door. Choose whether the lippings are made of. Select the lipping material, and as it's a single door, choose the handing, and let's have a look at what we've got. And there we have it. There's our door size, 3 hinges, frame size, and the specification on the left to go with it, and a total price of £300.75. To add a right door, let's say the same size, simply put in 914, press enter, and as you can see, there's our pair of doors fully specified in seconds. Back to our main form, and I'm quickly going to add some extensions, in oak, and some architraves in oak. That's for the front, overlow, and automatically selected for the back, so you can change this if you wish. Obviously if you have architraves are different from the front and the back. Let's say we want rebated meeting styles for the doors. We want the left door to open first, and let's add an over panel. We'll say it's 250 high. Let's have a quick look at that. There's our over panel, and we'll rebate the over panel as well. Let's add some vision panels in the right door with oak beading, hockey stick shape. We'll choose 6mm glass, black intumescent. Let's put a vision panel in, say 400 down from the top to the first vision panel, 150 high, 150 wide, and 150 in from the lock style, and a second vision panel 150 down from the first, 900 high, 150 wide, and 300 in from the lock style. Let's have a look at that. And there we can see our vision panels. Let's go back to the main form again, and we'll add some ironmongery. Door viewer, lock type, letter plate, air transfer grill, drop seal, bolt type. Let's just check we're putting those in the right positions. Right door, top and bottom, edge fitted, and select the hinges. And all the prices of these ironmongery, the door hardware, are, as you can see, in the hardware section. So let's just have a look at our drawing now, and here you can see letter plate, air transfer grill, drop down seal, door viewer, lock, and hinges. All these items of course have been added to the price. And if we go back to the main form, if you don't want to show a price on a drawing, on individual drawing, you untick this box here. If you don't want to see any prices anywhere untick the one on the main head. Now, as you can see in this project, which is called ABC123 for customer 1, there are currently 8 door sets that I can move between. And to view a door schedule of these 8 doors, here's our door schedule. In this case, because we've asked with all the prices, sizes, veneers, etc. You can see from the buttons in the main panel here that we can also add ironmongery. This is items that aren't in this list, additional ironmongery to the list. We can create an ironmongery list. We can preview or print the entire project. Let's have a look at that. So we have the door schedule header, the door schedule itself, additional ironmongery items that are on some of the other doors, all the ironmongery that's machined into the door, and we've added some timber sections. Then we'll see the drawings of all the doors, and the additional ironmongery summary. I'll go back. So let's go back to our main form. Let's have another look at this drawing of door number J, and let's just say we want to copy that door set. We simply duplicate this door set, click OK, OK, and we'll call this W, and let's just say that the structural opening on this door set is 1800 instead of 1900. That's all I need to do, and let's have a look at our drawing. And this of course is a completely new drawing in seconds. Back again to the main form. Now you can see that we have 9 doors in this project, and here they all are. So now we can produce what we call the cutting lists. This is our list of doors. This is the frame requirement, all the sizes, whether it's mitered, trenched, whether there's extensions, whether it's finished, etc. We can see the extensions themselves. The architrave requirement and sections, the ironmongery that's machined into the door as a summary, so we know what to order, the cassettes or the glazing bead size for the cutouts that are in the various doors, the glass requirement and the intumescent tape, intumescent for the doors and the frames, the core material sizes for each door set, and the lipping sizes, individual, and on the next page as a summary. You can see from this particular door set that we have rebated meeting styles and rebated over panel, and yet we didn't see anywhere where we have to specify the lipping thicknesses to accommodate these rebates. That's because RapidSpec carries this out automatically. To access and see what lippings are being specified, click on the button next to lipping material, and you can see this is set to automatic. So if I take out the rebate size on this particular door set and put no, you'll see that it immediately takes out the 18mm lippings that were specified on the meeting styles of the doors. I can override that by putting them back or making them all 18mm, or making them all 8mm. And the size in this particular instance has come from our main setup form, which is here. Here, obviously, apart from putting your own company details in here, we also have all our automatic defaults. For example, the standard door clearance, floor clearance, door over panel rebate, architrave step back from the edge of the frame, standard door viewer height, locks, hinges, etc. Default number of hinges, the size of the hinges, the height from the top to the first, whether the hinges are equally spaced or whether there's 2 top, 1 bottom, whether our default hinges are mitered, whether not mitered, the depth of a trench, and the extra material on the header to produce the trench. Then we have our standard lipping thicknesses. In this case it's 8mm for standard doors and 18 where there's a rebate, and then exposed they're 10mm and 25mm. We've also said that when we're calculating lipping sizes for producing the lippings, we're making them 50mm longer than requirement for machining. We close that, and then finally you may have wondered where all these prices are coming from to build up this bank here of costs and selling prices for your customer. So let's have a quick look at that. Let's look at the frame. Here we can see that we've asked to see only the ones that we're making ourselves in-house. We're only looking at section A, we're only looking at oak, and we're only looking at factory finished. If I want to choose a size, I can only look at 69 width, and if I really only want to look at 69, then that's what we see. The materials are calculated from the cubic meter price of the timber. We've said here that we want a finish size of 69 by 69, so we're saying that's got to come out of 75 by 75 timber. We've specified that we got 25% waste, which gives us a net cost of £8.93, and we're expecting a 200% markup when we sell this in the form of a finished frame. I can also, if I want to, add an amount per meter, say for finishing. So to see all of them, if I untick all of these boxes, what we're looking at now is all of the entire content of our list, and it's quite substantial. The nice thing about this is that by highlighting them, any number, literally thousands if necessary, I can copy that and put that straight into an Excel spreadsheet where I can manipulate the process further and then paste them back into my database here. Very similar with doors. I'm currently looking at oak doors, FD30. There's a size I'm looking at, anything larger than those two sizes. If I want to see other cores, if I want to see other finishes and other thicknesses, I just continue to tick these boxes and cancel the selection. And again, if I want to add, for example, if I choose an ash door and I want to reproduce that entire list, but I want to produce it as, let's say, Iroko, and then I click on the add new veneer, confirm it, yes, sorry, and go to Iroko. There's my new set of doors. If I want to increase the price of Iroko over ash, I can add to that price £5, and it will update all of the costs by £5. If I want to add a percentage, say minus 10%, then I can alter all the prices. And then we have a new set of doors. I can close that, and they will automatically appear on these lists when we come to select them. Exactly the same system applies to extensions, and architraves and glazing bead. When it comes to the glass, if I click on any of these buttons next to these drop downs, the button actually gives me what turns up in these drop downs. So the glass here, so I can specify the thickness, the cost, the markup, the selling price, the minimum charge, the fire rating, the maximum area that I can use that glass for under the fire regs, the clearance between the glass and the vision panel cutout, any intumescent, whether it's one side or two, the cost, and in terms of FD 60 doors I can also add a liner, description, cost and markup. As a company, RapidSpec is prepared to configure this system to your requirements so that you can get up and running virtually immediately. Thank you for watching, and if you have any inquiries whatsoever, please don't hesitate, just pick up that phone and talk to us. Thank you.